Ever wondered what secrets the Pacific Ocean holds in its vast expanse? What if we told you about an archipelago that has a history as deep as the ocean itself? Welcome to the Marshall Islands, a scatter of over 1,000 islands and islets in the heart of the Pacific Ocean. This remote paradise spread across 29 narrow coral atolls may appear as mere specks on the world map, but it's a place where history, tradition and nature converge in the most fascinating ways. The Marshall Islands are a treasure trove of cultural riches. Its people, the Marshallese, are the custodians of a vibrant culture that has weathered the tides of time. Their traditions, from the intricate dance forms to the art of canoe building and stick chart navigation, are a testament to their deep connection with the ocean and the land. The essence of their heritage is captured in their storytelling, a powerful tool that has preserved their cultural identity across generations. But the islands have also witnessed the tumultuous waves of history. During World War II, the archipelago was a strategic hotspot, and remnants of the war still linger in the form of sunken ships and aircraft wrecks. Yet, amidst these echoes of the past, the Marshall Islands today are a haven for beach lovers, offering pristine stretches of sand and crystal-clear waters teeming with marine life. Food enthusiasts can also look forward to a culinary journey that reflects the bounty of the ocean and the tropical climate. From coconut-based stews to seafood delicacies, the Marshallese cuisine is a delightful exploration of flavors. The Marshall Islands also stand at the forefront of environmental conservation and sustainable tourism. The commitment to preserving their natural beauty and biodiversity is evident in their eco-friendly accommodations, wildlife sanctuaries and marine protected areas. So whether you're an eco-tourist, a history buff, a foodie or a beach bum, the Marshall Islands have something for everyone. Each atoll, each island has a unique story to tell. Join us as we journey through time, unraveling the rich tapestry of the Marshall Islands history. Our story begins thousands of years ago, when the first settlers arrived on these remote islands. The Marshall Islands, an enchanting archipelago in the Pacific, first saw human footprints around 2,000 years ago. These first settlers, Micronesians, voyaged in canoes across vast expanses of open ocean, guided by the stars and the currents. Over centuries, they developed a distinct culture, rich in tradition and deeply intertwined with the sea. What we know today as Marshallese culture is a testament to their resilience and adaptability. They mastered the art of navigating the vast Pacific, developed intricate stick charts, and built canoes that could withstand the harshest of storms. Storytelling became a vital part of their society, a way to preserve their history and pass on their knowledge from one generation to the next. These early people set the foundation for a vibrant society that would thrive in the heart of the Pacific. The tranquility of the islands was disrupted in the 16th century when European explorers set foot on the islands. The first were the Spanish, led by explorer Álvaro de Saavedra, who arrived in 1529. They brought with them new technologies, ideologies and diseases, forever altering the lives of the Marshallese. The Spanish influence was profound, yet it was fleeting. By the late 19th century, the Spanish relinquished their hold on the islands, selling them to Germany in 1884. The Germans, in their quest for expansion, brought with them an era of economic exploitation. They established copra plantations, extracting the rich coconut oil for trade, and in doing so, disrupted the traditional agrarian lifestyle of the Marshallese. Then, the winds of change blew once again in the early 20th century with the onset of World War I. The Japanese, seizing the moment, captured the islands in 1914. Their rule was marked by both development and militarization. Infrastructure improved, schools were built, and the Marshallese were introduced to the wider world through radio and cinema. Yet, the islands were also fortified, and the Marshallese were subjected to forced labor, preparing the islands for a war that was soon to come. The impact on the Marshallese people and their culture during these colonial eras was profound. Their traditional way of life, their customs and their beliefs were challenged and often suppressed. Yet they found ways to adapt and persevere, weaving new threads into the fabric of their culture while holding steadfast to their ancestral roots. And so, the islands changed hands from one foreign power to another, each leaving their mark, molding the islands into what they are today. But amidst the turmoil and change, the spirit of the Marshallese remained unbroken. Despite these tumultuous times, the Marshallese managed to retain their cultural identity, a testament to their resilience. The 20th century brought new challenges that would leave an indelible mark on the island's history. As World War II raged, the Marshall Islands found themselves caught in the crossfire. Their strategic location in the Pacific made them a sought-after prize, and they became a theatre of intense conflict between the Allied and Axis powers. The islands bore witness to some of the war's fiercest battles, leaving behind a legacy of sunken ships and crashed aircraft, silent testimonials to the devastation of war. In the aftermath of World War II, the United States took control of the Marshall Islands. Their isolated location and vast Pacific waters made them an ideal site for a new kind of testing: nuclear. From 1946 to 1958, the US conducted 67 nuclear tests in the Marshall Islands, equivalent to 1.6 Hiroshima-sized bombs detonated daily for 12 years. The most infamous of these was the Castle Bravo test on Bikini Atoll, which was 1,000 times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. These tests had profound and lasting effects on the people and the environment. Radiation fallout led to widespread contamination, forcing entire communities to leave their ancestral lands. The Marshallese people suffered from radiation-related illnesses and birth defects, a haunting legacy that continues to this day. Yet, out of this dark period, the Marshall Islands emerged with a renewed sense of purpose. They became staunch advocates for nuclear disarmament and champions of environmental preservation. Today, they are a living testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of a nation to rise above adversity. In the face of climate change, the islands are once again on the front lines, leading the call for global action. As they navigate these new challenges, they draw strength from their history, a history marked by resilience and an unwavering commitment to peace and preservation. This dark chapter in history has shaped the Marshall Islands' commitment to peace and environmental preservation. Emerging from the shadows of war and nuclear testing, the Marshall Islands embarked on a journey towards self-governance. The path to independence was not an easy one. It was a journey marked by determination, resilience, and an unwavering belief in the future. The Marshall Islands, once under the administration of the United States as part of the Trust Territory of the Pacific Islands, began to chart its own course in the late 20th century. In 1979, the Constitution of the Marshall Islands was signed, establishing the framework for a democratic government. This was a significant milestone, and it set the stage for the nation we see today. 4 years later, in 1983, the Compact of Free Association with the United States was signed. This established a relationship of mutual cooperation, while granting the Marshall Islands sovereignty and independence. The establishment of the Republic of the Marshall Islands in 1986 was a proud moment, an affirmation of the Marshallese identity and a celebration of their enduring spirit. It was a new chapter, a chance to shape their own destiny. But with independence came new challenges. Today, the Marshall Islands face one of the most pressing issues of our time: climate change. Rising sea levels and increasing temperatures pose a serious threat to these low-lying islands. But the Marshallese people have not been deterred. They have become global advocates for climate action, using their voice to bring attention to the urgency of this issue. The nation is also working towards sustainable development, focusing on ecotourism and conservation. The goal is to protect the natural beauty of the islands, their rich biodiversity, and the unique culture of the Marshallese people. From traditional canoe building to navigating the complexities of climate diplomacy, the Marshallese continue to navigate their journey with the same resilience and adaptability that has defined their history. Today, the Marshall Islands stand as a beacon of resilience and hope, a testament to the enduring spirit of its people. Our journey through the Marshall Islands' history has been a testament to the resilience of its people. From the early settlers who navigated the vast Pacific using traditional stick charts and star compasses, to the present-day inhabitants who continue to weave tales of their ancestors through songs and dances. We've touched on the island's strategic importance during World War II and the remnants of war that still linger. We've marveled at the pristine beaches, savored the unique flavors of Marshallese cuisine, and celebrated traditional festivals that color the island's cultural tapestry. Beyond the beauty of its atolls, we've seen the Marshall Islands' commitment to environmental conservation and sustainable tourism, a beacon of hope for all those who call this place home, and for those who have yet to set foot on its shores. As we leave the shores of the Marshall Islands, we carry with us stories of resilience, hope, and an enduring culture that continues to thrive against all odds.